Hello everyone, Hachadino over here, and today we are with another alpha, soon to be beta. Remember, the 11th begins the beta. You have the epic edition or heroic. I don't remember which one it is. You can join it, and let's go into the new trickster hero talents and then the tier set for Sublety. I'm going to only talk about those. There are also some change for Fatebound that I actually don't know if there is anything cool on those. Don't really care. And now Trickster has Shuriken Storm has 20% increased critical chance and can now trigger Unseen Blade. This solves one problem, making it so you can actually AoE with Shuriken Storm, and that extra critical strike chance is never bad to get your Find Weakness buff going into you. Remember, it's now a buff in yourself, but it's funny because we take that one off, but now make Phase even stronger. So you will want to have the secret technique based debuffs on a lot of mobs. And remember, because now secret technique has 30 seconds of cooldown, it's going to be only once per kind of a while that you will have that phased on all of the mobs. Otherwise, you will only have phased on the mob you actually trigger Unseen Blades on. And then they got the two set from the new tier set that we have right now in the War Within, and nerfed it a little bit. Is 25 instead of 30, but now instead of 20 seconds, it's 15. Maybe they did some math and this is almost the same over a long while. I don't really care. But now you just have that chance to strike twice. That makes it so you can get that coup de grace getting ready. Are these good changes? Well, they do make things a little bit better. Because remember now, with Secret Technique being a long cooldown that we can't really reset fast, even with using dance and things, those unseen blades that we get from disorienting strikes, now being able to strike twice again, are going to make it so we get coup de grace more often. And the only problem is that flawless form is still capped, so Trickster is completely trash unless they buff more things, or maybe it's still fine because of changes. Now, let's go. This is some random things that nothing changed, to be honest. Because Night Stalker, remember, that doesn't work anymore. This was just something weird that they had. And now let's go into the Sublety tier set. There are also some assassination and all of things, something with Garrote for assassination. Nothing crazy, very vanilla. And then the Sublety one, it's also very kind of boring. It does make us do more damage with finishers, but right now Shadow Dance and using Shadow Strike, it's around like 20 to 30% of our damage or something like that. Maybe that can change a little bit with the tier set and some other things that they change. But finishing move will deal 1.5 more damage per combo point spent. You get, of course, this synergy with Coup de Grace that uses 5 combo points, or with Supercharger that uses those 2 extra combo points. But I'm not 100% sure that we are going to play Supercharger, because with Dance being used not that often, and it's still going to be only be doing 2 finishers, and finishers are way weaker, maybe we go the other ways. But it's not like the other times are crazy. The CV1 is good for AoE, but for other places, without a trace is good, and Vigor in general is also good. And then, of course, we have Deeper, that it's also decent. And now the other one is Shadow Blades, has 4 seconds increased duration, and you do 6% additional damage. We have 20% already, you didn't know, and it lasts 16 seconds, so they made it go back to 20 seconds. It used to be like that, but it was a longer cooldown. And this makes it so if you have some haste from some things, it will last the 2 dances. Like if you have enough haste to have those 2 extra second on dances from some procs and elasticity and other things, you might be able to use 2 dances in Shadowblades. But remember that right now it is still not 100% sure that we actually dance always with Shadowblades, because there is really no reason to do it. unless that 25% extra damage as Shadow, it's worth it because of Shadow Strikes. But also, it's still very silly with Tornado. You really have to play it to know it. You will see some gameplay. I will show you things when the beta is up because I didn't get the alpha. It's a little bit annoying from what I've heard, and the spec is still very disjointed. They will change things. Remember that we still do not have the secret talent thingy. The one that here it's under construction, and it's still, of course, remember very likely that we play Death Stalker. And for now, it does seem that at least for AOE, critical strike is going to be our main focus. But who knows? Maybe they do more things and make mastery better again. But it seems to be doing like that with a lot of critical strike damage sprinkled here and there. Not many more changes. We will have some cool things to show you next week on the beta gameplay. Actually, no guides because, as you know, everything is subject to change, but just showcases on how it plays and how annoying it is and how we will play it with the new Blizzard personal tracking things because, as you know, all the weak hours and things are completely gone. Have a nice day, and I will see you on the next video.